Oh, so he's alone tonight? No, but I'm sure he won't mind you being here. I highly doubt that. I step inside and follow her across the sitting room. Sorry for just showing up, I say. I used to do it all the time when I was younger, but it doesn't feel right anymore. It's not a problem at all. Rin told me you two are partners for your final assignment, so I expected to see you this weekend. It's nice that you two will be working together. I raise an eyebrow. If by nice you mean potentially disastrous, then yes, it will be nice. She stops with her hand on the kitchen door, looking momentarily horrified at my honesty, but then she laughs. Well, I didn't want to be the one to say it. We're all thinking it, I tell her. Someone may as well say it out loud. She chuckles as she pushes the door open. I follow her, steeling myself for the embarrassing situation I'm about to walk into. The first thing I notice is the delicious aroma of honey cupcakes. The smell floats in the air, curling around me, conjuring up memories of happier times when Reed and my dad were still alive, and Rin's father hadn't left Zinnia. Then my eyes fall on Rin, sitting at the table playing a card game with Calla? The girl with the golden hair and eyes looks up, a smile spreading across her face when she sees me. She moves as though to get up, but then her smile turns shy, and she gives me a small wave instead. I force my gaze back to Rin. This is why you didn't want Dale over here tonight? You don't want him to know you're babysitting your little sister? Rin glances at Calla, then glares at me as though my words may have offended her. But she's busy examining the cards clutched in her hands and doesn't seem bothered. You lied to your friends? Zinnia asks as she pulls a chair out for me at the table. No. Rin leans back. Dale asked if I had a girl over here tonight. I said yes. That wasn't a lie. Zinnia rolls her eyes and heads for the oven. I place my scroll of assignment pages on the table and sit down. So, do you babysit often? I ask. Rin lifts one shoulder in a gesture that could mean yes, no, or pretty much anything in between. My dad and his, he glances across the room at Zinnia, and Calla's mom are out tonight. They don't like to leave Calla alone at home. He places a card with an illustration of a vine on it down on the table. I'm sure they don't, I mutter. What type of icing do you want, sweetie? Zinnia asks Calla. Calla purses her lips while watching Rin's vine card strangle her Kelpie card.
Can I have the one with the sparkles that tingle on your tongue, please?
The fairy kisses one? Calla giggles and nods. Apparently, when you're 6 years old, fairy kisses are too embarrassing to talk about, even if they're only referring to a type of icing. With a wink at Calla, Zinnia turns back to her mixing bowl. I watch her as she adds ingredients, pushing her long, dark curls out of the way when they fall across her face. Am I the only one who finds this situation a little weird? Zinnia's husband left her, formed a new union with someone else, had a child with that someone else, and now that child is sitting in Zinnia's kitchen. And Zinnia is baking for her. I shake my head and turn back to the card game.
Yay! Centaur beats Pixie,
Calla says, putting down her last card and throwing her arms into the air. A tiny cloud of dust rises from the table as the Centaur card gallops over the Pixie card. I guess you also didn't want Dale seeing what kind of games you play on a Friday night, eh? I tease. Rin's blue eyes pierce mine. Did you come here for a reason, Violet? Ooh, my full name. I must have struck a nerve. A reason, huh? Let me think. Oh, there is that assignment we've been forced to do together. Remember that, oh, Rin? The most important assignment in our 5 years of training? Yeah. He continues staring at me. What about it? Have you read the pages yet? Nope. Rin, this is a straightforward assignment.